hello. Um, hello, Ethan and Ethan and my mom and Martin. Hey, coming to you, reporting to you live from my car. Um, I'm a shitty news anchor because I'm like 5 hours late. But I wanted to, say hello to everybody and tell you how much I hate WWE. Those sons of bitches, they did it. They did it. So, okay, hold on. Actually, there's two. I have two ways to go in this little fork in the road here. What did Martin say? Hey, Michael, what's up? Respect the ring. Before I head to Miami, what a good friend. Oh, you're going to Miami. Why are you going to Miami? You gonna watch the Yankees sweep the Marlins? Why would I be driving? And how would I be driving if I'm staring at the phone? Didn't expect this, neither did I. But I said, you know what? I'm gonna go on. That's MJ. That's MJ. How long until Bray go? Okay, so let me get to it. All right. So first of all, after how long has Bray been with WWE? 9 years, I want to say, possibly 10. This man. Oh wait, let me go back. You guys are making me jump all over the place. So I have two roads to go down on this shitty fork in the road. The first one is Bray Wyatt. He was really like Brody Lee passing away. God bless the dead. Really fucked with him. All right, it really hurt him. Who wouldn't? He was good friends with Brody Lee. He says all that. Will says hi and that he's offended that he wasn't asked to be on with you. Oh well, I do things on the spur of the moment. He can join anytime he wants. Let me come on. Let me talk about this. So if Bray Wyatt said to himself, Wyndham Rotunda, if he said, you know what, I just want to focus on my mental health. I just want to, get right with myself because I am in no space to, be wrestling right now. Then cool. And if WWE released him because of that, clapping of the hands. But that's not what WWE said. WWE said because of budget cuts and all of this shit, right? So, oh God, it's you. Nah, family vacation. Rizzo he's having a great first game and a great second game. He's having a good second game. He's been on base 3 times since I stopped watching. So, but that's not what the WWE said, right? The WWE, they didn't say, oh, we're releasing him because he wants to focus on his mental health or anything. No, they cited budget cuts, which is bullshit. Because I just feel like, what more do you need to cut? I mean, you cut Braun Strowman, who I'm assuming was making a shit ton of money, right? I don't know how much Buddy was making, but I'm sure Buddy Murphy was making some good money because they signed him in that time where they didn't want people to go to AEW. So you release him, Aleister Black as well. I just think this is them saying, you know what? You are way too goddamn creative. You have way too many great ideas, and all we do is end up fucking them up. So goodbye. I mean, this man had the Fiend. Remember when the Fiend first happened? Let's not even talk about the Fiend. Let's talk about the cult leader Bray Wyatt that he was. Like NXT came up to the WWE main roster, whatever you want to call it. That was some great shit, right? And then it kind of grew stale a little bit. I don't blame Bray Wyatt for that. I blame the WWE for that. Then he comes up with the Fiend. When the Fiend first appeared, when he made that first entrance, when he was on SummerSlam against Finn Balor, I told Devin, do you remember that crowd? They were chanting, holy shit. I was going nuts at home. Devin was going nuts with me. Like, excuse me. It was incredible. Somewhere down the line, they just said, you know what? We're going to go ahead and tweak this. And we're going to go ahead and put our own spin on it. And blah, nothing. Yeah, he was supposed to return in August as well. I saw that. Yeah. So I just think that in a way I'm upset because I don't want to see anybody lose their job, anybody at all. Even Brandy Rhodes, who I hate, but I don't want to see her lose her job. But I had a plan. Oh, but on the other hand, it's like, cool. Like, maybe this is a chance. I hear sirens. Do I? No. Maybe this is a chance for him to go somewhere like an AEW. And I don't want to be that guy. Look, this is just going to be me talking for another, 20 minutes. So get used to the shit. I don't want to be that guy that's like, he can go to AEW now. I don't want to be that guy. I mean, come on. I mean, what better place for someone as creative? And I love Bray Wyatt in the ring. People say he's not a great in-ring performer. I think he's incredible. What better place for Bray Wyatt to go? Somewhere where they can say, you know what, go do your thing. It has to get technically approved, but everything's getting approved anyway. Go do your thing. Be as creative as you want to be. You can work with more. You can work with for the good majority, like anyone you want to work with. I just think WWE kind of fucked up, as they always do. Like, we already knew that shit was gonna happen. We just didn't know it was gonna be Bray Wyatt. I mean, everybody of the Wyatt family is gone. I don't know. Hold on, let me take a drink here. Jade is a man. Shut up. Not now. Jade is a man. Comment some stuff. Comment questions, even if it doesn't have to do with Bray Wyatt. I'm gonna kind of sprinkle it in, but I'm trying to get as I'm trying to get some fan interaction before I gotta go back to this hellhole I call an employer. Oh man! And then you know what also kind of sucks is that Bray Wyatt had this incredible idea, the Fiend character, and first they ruined it, and then they're like Mickey James. Mickey James said it perfectly on Twitter, and I don't. People got on Mickey James saying, "Oh, it wasn't hate against Alexa Bliss, but what she spit was hard facts. Like you gave Bray Wyatt, or you let Bray Wyatt come up with this wonderful character. You fucked it up, and then you said, you know what, we're just gonna go ahead and give it to Alexa Bliss. I don't know, man. Wyatt is perfect to be in the Dark Order to remember Brody, even if they don't want Wyatt in the Dark Order, they could get him and feud with him. So that was my thing. I mean, I feel like that's what if I saw something, I don't know where I saw it. I don't like giving credit without giving people the credit, but I saw something, it had to be on Twitter, where they said they could have -1, be like, you know what? He's gonna do like finish what my father started or something like that. I don't know. I don't really know much about how -1 can cut a promo, but Puddin. Yeah. So I mean, why not? You can have Bray Wyatt come in, and I don't know if you want to. If I'm AEW, I don't know if you want to like mention Brody Lee in a way. I mean, you want to mention him and remember him, but do you want to put him in like storylines to where you're like benefiting off of his name, but will the family care? I don't know, but you can do something where Bray Wyatt's like, I taught Brody Lee how to lead a group of men, and I taught him how to be, the wonderful person that he was in storyline. And, it's a shame what happened, all that. I'm here to take over. But I don't know, because Evil Uno tweeted, he tweeted something earlier. It said, gets released, he would be great in Dark Order, and then repeat. So basically saying everybody says, oh, they'll be great in the Dark Order. I don't know. This one really hurt. I'm not going to lie. Like, this one fucked me up. This one fucked me up worse than Samoa Joe, because I've been a Bray Wyatt fan for a very long time. His shirts. Well, I don't even think I had a bunch of his shirts, but I had the Fiend shirt that I wore semi-religiously. He was my ringtone for a while. He's the background on my like PlayStation. That car almost got into an accident. Oh God. Well, WWE just put the final nail in their coffin. Tony, look, to be honest with you, I don't think so. Because I'm over here complaining about him, and my dumb ass is still gonna watch the fucking thing. People are still gonna watch it. I still have tickets to SummerSlam. Like, I'm still gonna go like the stupid sheep that I am, but I am gonna complain about it because that's what we do. They break. I don't know. It's just rather upsetting. Not a fan of Bray, but it's sad. Yeah, even if you're not a fan of Bray Wyatt. I mean, like I said, I don't want to see anybody lose their jobs. I said earlier, I hate Brandy Rhodes. I loathe this woman. I don't like her. I don't want to see her lose her job. I don't want to see anybody lose their job. There's a few people that I know personally that I want to lose their job. They're not watching this shit, but if you are and you know who you are, your name starts with a G, you can go fuck yourself. But anyway, why did I just go personal? I don't know. It upsets me that, like, I don't know. You have this team of creative, right? You have 50,000 people that write your creative, and you're telling me that not only could you fuck the Fiend up, but now it's just like we're gonna release it. I don't believe this fucking budget cut story. I don't believe it one damn bit. Like, I just don't believe it. That's like the generic, like, oh, we need an excuse. I don't know. I mean, we haven't seen him on TV for months. Like Martin said, like it was reported before, he was supposed to come back next month. possibly at SummerSlam. I don't know. Now that Taker's gone, the Fiend, Bray were the reason I watched. Now I got no. Yeah, I mean, hey, that's you for a lot of people are tuning in for the Fiend, and I mean, what did you just say? Negative one should worry about school. Come on, let the kid live his dream. At the moment, let the kid live his dream. Hey, look, an old guy with a ponytail. Yeah, I'm at work and I'm just watching, the homeless people scatter around. I just saw an accident, so that's cool. But I don't know. Hey, I know this is supposed to be about Bray Wyatt, but AEW happened. I saw Nick Gage versus Chris Jericho. That was kind of interesting. I found it hilarious how Nick Gage does a pizza cut spot and then right afterwards Domino's to Domino's. Jesus Christ. 2K must be livid about all the budget cuts with the game coming out. Yeah, really. Really. They should just use last year's roster or 2 years ago roster. Rumor has it Peacock didn't want to push such an edgy. Was he edgy though? Like, was he edgy? Like, MJF is edgy. Like, he says some wild off the cuff shit, right? Was the Fiend edgy? I mean, it was strange. It was, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? Where you have two personalities, like split personality, whatever the hell it is. Like, yeah, like that. But was he really was he saying edgy stuff? Was he doing edgy shit? I don't know. If that's what Peacock says, I believe that, I'm not saying to you, I'm saying if that's what Peacock says and they're stupid, maybe they should focus on fixing their stupid fucking app so I don't have to watch shit like this when I'm trying to watch the goddamn Money in the Bank. MJF sucks. You suck! I'm just kidding. That's not nice. So, hey, while I'm here, I've been live for going on 15 minutes now. Does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns? My teachers used to say that all the time in high school. Questions, comments, concerns? I'm like, you don't give a shit. I don't know. I'm just rambling now. But now AEW has Daniel Bryan, possibly CM Punk and Braun, and now Bray. So this is what I was kind of thinking about earlier too, right? I've been hearing a lot lately, like more than usual, about AEW or people saying AEW is just taking all the WWE people that are firing, and I have two thoughts about that as well. One is I get it because when they first started, they said that they weren't going to just be a place where people from WWE leave and come over, and it was all going to be original stuff. I get that. I understand that. But who would have thought for however long, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, who would have thought that WWE would be releasing talent like this, right? Like, they probably thought, like, oh, fucking Kalisto. Like, yeah, we won't bring him. But now you have people, Andrade, Aleister Black, Malachi Black, Christian, whatever. Like, do you think that anybody thought they would be releasing this kind of talent? I think, even if Bray Wyatt doesn't go to AEW, I'm sure Impact would give him the same thing and be like, I have fluff and I feel it. It's like right here. I'm sure that Impact would do the same thing. Be like, hey, now it's on my head, Jesus. Can I finish the sentence? Back to what I was saying. I feel like Impact would say the same stuff. You're Bray Wyatt. You've proven that, you have a wonderful mind as far as creativity goes. Go ahead and, we'll approve most of your shit, but come on in. I don't know. So before you go, how do you feel about the Yankees trades over the past few days, and do you think they can do anything in the play? So I'll just do it quickly. At first, I didn't like the Joey Gallo trade. Then I thought about it, and then they added Anthony Rizzo, and I'm like, you know what? I get it. It's two power lefties in Yankee Stadium. However many games left, 30 games left at Yankee Stadium, or probably less than that. So I'm cool with it. I love it. I don't know if they're going to make the playoffs, I don't know if they're going to make the playoffs. I will say this: if they do make the playoffs, I think teams need to be scared because if they get hot at the right moment. The Fiend, Black, and Braun are the ones who support. Yeah, I mean, who would have thought that the WWE would release Braun Strowman? Like, I don't know. I was watching a Raw watch along with Vince Russo, and he said he'd love to write for AEW. That scares the shit out of me too. Russo doesn't have a good track. Fuck no. Get Vince Russo far away from AEW. Just like 55,000 people run in, and fucking Chris Statlander is pregnant, and it's an alien child, and now we have to figure out who the father is. No. Vince Russo, stay away from wrestling. I don't want Vince Russo anywhere near my wrestling. I'd rather have Jim Cornette than Vince Russo. Which, I mean, I know he can say some pretty outlandish. That's edgy, but I know he can say some pretty outlandish stuff. But I like Jim Cornette. He makes me laugh. He makes me laugh. But so we getting now I'm just bouncing around. The iconic. How dare you? If Chris, you know what? I'm gonna tell Chris. Someone tag Chris and tell him that it's been so long. Harley is talking shit about the iconic. They're great. So I'm just bouncing around, just killing time because I felt like you guys deserve to at least hear from someone. I'll be going to SummerSlam unless Nevada decides to shut down the city, but I doubt I called Nevada City. If Nevada decides to shut down the state, I doubt that they will, though, because they got SummerSlam and the Manny. I'm all fucked up today. Manny Pacquiao and I think Errol Spence. They got that fight happening on the same day. So I think that what they're going to do is if Nevada does shut down, they're going to wait until after August. So they'll go like into September. If you want your wrestling company to piss off your cable channel, just have Vince Russo, absolutely. That guy's a nut. I'm telling you, Vince Russo would come up with that. All right, bro. Chris Statlander is right, bro. And it's an alien baby, bro. And John Silver and Evil Uno may be the father, bro. Get the fuck out of here. I don't know why. Like I already talk with a New York accent sometimes, but I tried to do it weird with him. No, I don't want Chris Russo. Tony Brooks, I could be totally wrong. It's been a while. It's the first time seeing you on this page. So if it is your first time, fucking welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Give us a like, share, and subscribe. All that, social media shit that the influencers go through. Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, do all that because it helps. Jada's father. You can't. Wait. Oh, no, that's Harley. I was going to say. Wait. No, I get you. Fuck you. That's not funny. Leave Jade Cargill alone. Jade is the father. What a dick. Oh, man. Bucks win the fucking NBA Finals, and this guy just thinks he can talk cross to everyone. Hey, speaking of cross, I don't know. I'm just killing time now, waiting for you guys to comment while I gotta go back to work. I would show you the homeless people, but they're kind of unpredictable, so I don't want to just be happy one day and start stabbing someone the next. Like that Twitch would definitely look down upon that. Like, yeah, this guy has snuff on his Twitch. World champs, yeah, you should be happy. You should be happy. Did you see Brock with a ponytail? Dude, I did. My cousin loves it because my cousin, he's not as big as Brock. He's like, well, Brock is a big man, but he has a ponytail too. But yeah, Brock can do whatever he wants. Are you going to tell Brock he can't have a ponytail, Tony? Go tell him. He'll eat us all for breakfast. Not sure if you noticed, but YouTube is blowing up. Yeah, because it's stupid. Wait, Bray Wyatt deal? What do you mean Bray Wyatt deal? Is there something that I haven't seen, or are you just calling him being released a deal? Cross must be lucky that Hardy got that word because he was planned to get beefed by Jeff. Dude, I just realized. Well, no, Jeff should still be at SummerSlam. Oh, you can't say, that word. I got you. But he did get beat by Jeff. Was he supposed to get beat again? And yes, TikTok. I'm very upset that Scarlett isn't with him on the main roster. On Bray Wyatt's Instagram, it's the Cult of Wyndham, I think. He switched it and it says Cult of Wyndham coming soon. Who knows where? Did you see the stand up there? Yeah. If Brock wants to fuck you, Brock's gonna fuck you. Yeah, it's 2 weeks in a row. I got you. With Bray Wyatt getting released. Oh yeah. Yeah, I kind of went on a nice little rant already. I'm upset. The only way I'm okay with it is if Bray requested it or asked for his release because his mental health, because of Brody passing and all that. That's the only way that I'm I'll applaud WWE if they did that. If Bray went up to them and said, look, like I said, I lost my good friend. It's just, COVID. Look, let me tell you something. I don't care about COVID. Had an effect on a lot of people, mentally, not only just being stuck in the house, but people passing, people being worried about if they're going to catch it or not. Maybe that had something to do with it. I mean, you look at Bray Wyatt, you see this big, massive man fuck of a man, and you're like, oh, he's strong, but mental health, hey, like mental health would get anybody. It doesn't matter. So if he went to WWE and was like, hey, I don't think that's what happened though. Like they say it's budget cuts, I just don't believe it. I think that they gave him this time off, and they're like, I don't know what to do anymore. We don't know what to do anymore. That has to be. There's no way it's budget cuts. I'm sorry. This is a $1 billion company. I mean, maybe because they fucking signed or they're paying Goldberg and Cena. I'm okay with Cena, but Goldberg, you don't need to be there. That's why I thought WWE would do it. Just cut Bray because he asked it, but no. But see, you can't trust what they say. Like they're like, oh yeah, it's budget cuts. You can't trust that. Like Bray needs to come out and say if he's fine eventually. Like if Bray says, even if, because Bray's gonna say like, oh, they told me it was budget cuts. I still won't believe them. Like I'll believe that that's what they told Bray, but I still won't fucking believe them. I've been dealing with something, so I didn't go in today to work. Oh, you doing all right? I don't know if this is Noah or Harley, but whoever it is, hopefully you're doing all right. It's been rough. It's been a rough time, man. COVID physically, but also mentally. It's been tough on all of us mentally. So yeah, Bray, I was upset. I couldn't believe it. Devin told me, and yeah, it's wild. I went back and watched his entrance at SummerSlam, man. Jesus. I saw him live. Wow, the second SmackDown show on Fox was in Vegas, and we seen him live. And I think it was against Seth. I think he was having that program with Seth, and he came through the ring and pulled it. Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks. I've definitely been through that. It sucks. So, but may he rest in peace. I don't know what the circumstances were. Assuming he's in a better place. Honestly, any place is better. It's gonna suck for a while. I lost all my grandparents, so it's gonna suck for a while. But just be strong. I don't know. I still don't know if it's Harley or Noah, but you guys have each other, so Brody dies and Eric Rowan gets released, then Braun gets cut, then Wyatt gets cut. Yeah, like no more Wyatt family. I love the Wyatt family. Dude, Wyatt family and Shield, some of the best three-way matches ever in WWE. Like Wyatt, dude, the Wyatt family and the Shield, they could do no wrong back then. They could definitely do no wrong back then. So I don't know. I mean, I don't think Bray Wyatt works in New Japan. I don't watch New Japan, obviously, but I don't think I think he needs to stay in the States, to be honest with you. I think AEW is obviously the easy choice. And again, I'm not one of those he needs to go to AEW with every release. Like I'm not that guy, but with someone as creative and as innovative and that has just an insane mind, like someone like that needs to have the freedom that he will get in AEW. I mean, that's what I think. And I mean, TNT seems to be giving AEW a lot of leeway. I didn't hear anything about the whole pizza cutter spot. I know that the sponsors were mad, but I mean, that's the thing with all these broadcasters is a quick way to piss them off is piss their sponsors off. So I think Bray will be back. I've seen that too. I've seen on Twitter, they're like, well, they said they released Bray Wyatt, but not the Fiend. I don't know. I mean, another thing too that I kind of noticed is that I feel like with WWE, and I could be totally wrong, but when they do those, WWE has agreed terms to release, I feel like they put like whatever like Braun Strowman's name is, Nate or Nathan Shear, they put that person's name, right? So I feel like in a way it's like, shouldn't have said WWE has released Wyndham, whatever the fuck, I keep on forgetting his name, Wyndham Rotunda. I don't know. I hope we see Rowan and Strowman and Bray get together. That would be cool. I mean, I think it would have to be different. Like, I think if you're gonna put Rowan, Braun, and Bray together, it can't be that same like Wyatt family shtick. Like you can have like you can sprinkle some of that shit in there, but I think it kind of has to be different. Like it can't be a clear carbon copy of the Wyatt family with another name, like the Wyndham family or something. But I don't know. It would be cool. I mean, because Rowan doesn't have a job, Braun doesn't have a job. They're probably talking. Maybe that's what the cult of Wyndham is. The cult of Wyndham is them, and I don't know. Sorry, I've been talking, and now I got Props to AEW for alerting TNT. Oh, did they? Yeah, I mean, they really didn't they didn't handcuff Nick Gage either. Like they let him do his shit. Obviously, you can't say Nick fucking Gage on TNT, but they let him do his stuff. You know, the light tubes, the pizza cutter, the pain, the glass. You know, so and we're getting fucking Chris Jericho versus Juventud Guerrera. So you know, I know Juvi's got to be like 50, but that'll be good. Well, why not pair them up in the dark? You could do that, but I mean, the Dark Order has like 75 members. At some point, it's like, dude, someone's got to go. Speaking of which, I put this in the group chat that no one responds to. CM Punk is going to AEW, right? Like, you already know this. Because on AEW last week, like, the crowd was chanting CM Punk, and, like, they were zooming in on those fans that were chanting CM Punk. And then Darby did his, you know, I want to face the best in the world. And then something that I see nobody talking about, but I caught it. And maybe this is me just thinking too much into it. When Chris Jericho was laying in the ring, MJF started off that promo with Chris Jericho, while you're laying in the ring, hopefully in so much more pain than it looks, whatever. Like, it felt like that pipe bomb promo. Like that when Punk started off, as you're laying in the ring, like, it sounded the same. So I think, plus, I mean, they fucking rented the United Center in Chicago. Like, put it this way, if CM Punk doesn't show up at that United Center, I would sue. False advertising. Because according to Papa Dave Meltzer, it's $300 to get in the door. So, if, you know, they're heavily implying that CM Punk is going to be there. If CM Punk doesn't show up, in my opinion, it's going to be tough because they're not coming out and saying, you know, CM Punk's going to be here. But I'd be pissed. But what I am saying is CM Punk and Colt Cabana in the same company again. And they hate each other now. Mike Cal, what's wrong? I got to go in like another minute or two. So I was just, you know, coming on to talk to you guys. But yeah, CM Punk and Colt Cabana. Maybe you can play up their true life heat. Colt Cabana was like, you sued me, bitch, or something. Or you didn't pay for my shit, bitch. Yeah. So, all right, well, I'm coming up to the half-hour mark. I just wanted to, you know, give you guys something. I don't know about everybody. I'm gonna try to do these where I come on and just talk shit. Only, you know, when big stuff happens. Even if, I mean, I get off late. I don't want to keep coming in my car because it drains my battery and shit. So I'm gonna try to do some stuff like this. You know, if Bray Wyatt does end up signing the AEW, if I see it right away, I'll jump on, get live, and you guys can join and shit. If CM Punk doesn't show up at Rampage, they're saving him for All Out, which isn't. I don't think it's in the same arena. I think it's in Chicago, but I don't think it's at the United Center. I don't know. Well, maybe it's All Out, but anyway, all right, guys. Thank you for, you know, hanging out with me for half an hour. I'm gonna go inside and deal with homeless people that are trying to use my bathroom for showers. Hopefully everyone has a good day. Be safe out there. If your state's telling you to wear a mask, wear one of those, and all that shit. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, it is. So there you go. Oh, also, fuck the Red Sox, just for that. Thank you guys. I love all of you guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and all that. If you haven't bought a shirt, head on over to prowrestlingtees.com/respecttthering or whatever the hell it is. Search Respect the Ring. Go ahead and grab a shirt. And MJ, you're still the MVP in my mind. Thank you all, everyone. Have a wonderful night. Long live Bray Wyatt. I don't know. All right.